Good morning, everybody. Today we'll be discussing something which may be simple for many people, maybe something that not many people have heard of. I know that I did not hear of this concept till I was older. I wish I would have heard of it when I was younger, because it's something that we all use and something that we all have, down to the lowest organisms, and it's called energy. And the energy states we're in, the energy states we're used to being in, the energy states of those around us. Many life coaches, many self-development teachers speak about this concept. The few of the people that I've heard speak about it a lot and gave me a lot of insight into this were Donnie Epstein, who I mentioned before. Tony Robbins speaks about it a lot. It's energy, and when we master our energy and learn to master energy, learn to identify what energy states we're in and the others around us are in, really makes life clearer and more we know what's going on, because we can identify emotion and say that's a lower energy state and that's a higher energy state. So basically, to categorize, there's energy poor, and that's when we're feeling low energy and we don't feel great. There's energy neutral, which is just kind of homeostasis, like everything's okay, it's all alright. And there's energy rich, happy people, joyous people that you feel a zest of life when you're around them. They boost your energy just when you're in their presence. And then there's the highest state called super energy rich, when it's just you're able to manifest so much for not just yourself, for the world around you. And energy states are just really important. You may have seen that when you're in a lower energy state, you really can't get much done. You wake up in the morning in that energy state, it's hard to get up out of the bed. It's hard to get your day going. And the truth is that most of the world, most of the planet is addicted to energy neutral. We want everything to be okay, we want it all to be okay. However, when we're on energy neutral, it's very easy to drop into energy poor. Since we're in energy neutral, we're like this, and anything that happens is basically dropping us to energy poor. So the best way to be is really energy rich, because when we live in this world where things can happen, when we're energy rich, we're way more better equipped to deal with whatever faces us in our day. And something interesting Tony Robbins says, he says, most people overestimate what they could accomplish in a year and underestimate what they can accomplish in a decade. So the idea is that sometimes we take too much on ourselves, and the more projects we're taking on, the more family we have, the more friends we're trying to help, that it all takes energy, and it's mental energy. And sometimes when we have too much on our plate, we don't have enough mental and psychic energy to handle everything. So sometimes we need to analyze, what do I really want to be doing? What do I really want to be focusing on? Because the more split focus we have, it's not going to help us. I actually read something quite interesting, and maybe a little off on the numbers. It says we love multitasking nowadays. And so we may think that if I'm multitasking, I have a split focus, so I have 50% of my brain on this one and 50% of my brain on that one. It's not true, it says when you're doing one thing, you have about 100% focus on a thing. It's easier. However, when we start doing two things, the level of focus in our brain actually drops down to around like 10 to 20% on each thing. So if you think we're driving and we're talking on the cell phone, that's really dangerous, because we have about 10 to 15, 20% focus on the driving and 10 to 15% on the conversation. So you might have not such a great conversation, and that's why, God forbid, a lot of bad things happen with cell phones and cars. So that's kind of, where are we putting our energy? What are we doing with our energy? Something I've learned is, I've said before, I'm kind of an extremist, and I always felt I gotta be energy rich, without even realizing that I was using these terms, but I was living like that. However, when I wasn't energy rich and I wasn't in a good mood, and albeit like a family function or something, and I was energy poor, it was very clear I was energy poor. I was not happy because I'm an extremist, right? I gotta be, if I'm not energy rich, though, I might as well be energy poor. So something I've learned is that when I'm not feeling so great, I at least go into energy neutral, just chill out. And it was interesting because that was something I used at a family event that I was in recently, and I just wasn't feeling so great. I wasn't in the mood really to be there, but I said, I gotta show up. It's a family event. And I went to energy neutral, and it was very interesting because usually at these events I'm very energy rich and happy and being the life of the party, and people are used to that. So here they're seeing that I'm not being the life of the party. I'm just sitting, I'm enjoying, I'm energy neutral, I'm just drinking my drink, I'm chilling out. And it was interesting to see how people reacted, because some people come and they try to lift you up. And some people can feel that when you're not in the highest energy state. And unfortunately, they kind of enjoy that. They like seeing, it's just unfortunately we live in a world like that those are unfortunately lower energy people that they kind of feed off. They like seeing other people in a low energy state. That makes them feel good. That justifies where they are. So I advise us all to just look into our life. See the people around us. See who's living life on a lower energy state. We don't need to judge them. But it's important for us to know, because then we could dictate more the terms of the relationship and what we will accept in the relationship. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a great day.